Have you ever stopped to think about what real wealth actually is? Most people spend their entire lives chasing it, buying, collecting, building up things, thinking that having more is the key to happiness. More houses, more cars, more stuff. But here's the twist. As you approach retirement, one of the smartest things you can do might not be buying more. It's selling, it's letting go, and I'm not talking about your investments or retirement accounts. I'm talking about the physical things most people hold on to thinking they're valuable when in reality, they're quietly draining your wealth. Over my years, I've seen it over and over. The people who retire successfully, who retire happily, they all have one thing in common. They travel light. They're not weighed down by things that require constant attention, money, and maintenance. They've simplified. They've let go. And today, I want to share with you 5 things you should seriously consider selling before retirement. Not because you have to, but because it might be the smartest financial move you ever make. Number 1, your house. Now, I know this will upset some people. Your house is special. It's where you raised your children, built memories, and created a home. I get it. I really do. But let's think about it logically. That big house you needed when your kids were young, you don't need it anymore. The kids are gone, and now you're stuck with all that space. And what is it costing you? Property taxes, insurance, utilities, maintenance, repairs. A 3,000 or 4,000 square foot house can easily cost $20,000, $30,000, or even $50,000 per year just to maintain. Here's the reality. In retirement, income often drops. So reducing expenses becomes critical, and your house, it's likely your single biggest expense. Downsizing can free up enormous amounts of cash. Imagine selling a $500,000 house and buying a smaller home for $300,000. That's $200,000 freed up. If invested at a modest 4% return, that's $8,000 per year in income. On top of that, your expenses go down. Smaller house, smaller taxes, lower utilities, less maintenance. You could easily save $10,000 to $15,000 annually. Think about it. The difference between a comfortable retirement and a stressful one might be that $20,000 to $25,000 per year, and all for selling a house you no longer need. Some of you may be thinking, but I need space when the grandkids visit. Sure, they visit a few weeks a year, right? Is it worth spending tens of thousands annually for a few weeks of visits? Or could you downsize, save money, and rent a larger home when they visit? The math is simple. Now, I'm not saying everyone should sell. If you love your house and can afford it, that's fine. But if your retirement income is tight, your big house should be the first thing you consider selling. Number 2, extra cars. Next, let's talk cars. How many do you really need in retirement? 1, 2? That's usually enough for most couples. Yet I see retirees with 3, 4, sometimes 5 cars, a sedan for daily driving, an SUV for trips, a sports car for fun, a truck for just in case. Here's the problem. Each car costs money: insurance, registration, maintenance, and depreciation. Even if the car is paid off, it's not free. Each one may cost several $1,000s a year. In retirement, you're not commuting long distances. You don't need a fleet. Keep one reliable car, maybe 2 if necessary. Sell the rest. You can free $20,000 to $50,000 depending on what you own. And the money you save on maintenance and insurance, that too can be invested. Cars are functional tools. They get you from point A to point B. Everything else, status, ego, vanity, is extra. In retirement, wasting money on ego can be costly. Number 3, vacation homes. Now this one surprises people. Vacation homes feel special, sentimental, and even necessary. Maybe it's the lake house, ski cabin, or beach condo, but how often do you actually use it? Be honest. Most people use their vacation home 4 to 6 weeks a year. The rest of the time it sits empty and still costs money. Property taxes, insurance, utilities, HOA fees. $10,000 to $20,000 annually is common. Let's do the math. If you use it 6 weeks per year, that's 42 days. Paying $10,000 to $20,000 for 42 days, that's $240 to $480 per day. That's expensive. Instead, sell the property, invest the money, and rent wherever and whenever you want. You get more flexibility, freedom, and possibly more vacation time at less cost. A vacation home can be valuable, but if it's tying up cash and creating expenses, it's holding you back, not helping. Number 4, concentrated stocks held for emotional reasons. Many retirees make a critical mistake. Holding on to individual stocks for emotional reasons. Maybe it's stock from a company you worked at or inherited from a relative. You feel loyal, sentimental, or obligated to keep it, but in retirement, emotion can be costly. A concentrated stock position is risky. One downturn, one industry shift, and you could lose a huge portion of your savings. Diversification is the key. Sell some or all of your concentrated positions. Spread the risk across multiple investments, index funds, mutual funds, bonds. Yes, you may pay capital gains taxes, but think about the peace of mind. Security in retirement is far more valuable than sentimentality. Number 5, your business. If you own a business, this may be the hardest thing to consider selling. Many entrepreneurs are emotionally tied to their businesses. They are their identity, their baby, their life's work. But running a business in retirement is exhausting. It's stressful, time-consuming, and relentless. If your goal is to enjoy retirement, holding on can hurt you and your business. Sell while you're energetic, while the business is thriving, and maximize the value. Or put a succession plan in place. Get paid out over time. Invest the proceeds wisely. A planned exit can create steady retirement income and reduce stress. Waiting too long risks burnout and reduces the value of your business. All 5 of these areas, big house, extra cars, vacation homes, concentrated stock positions, and business ownership, have something in common. They tie up capital, create ongoing expenses, and require attention. Retirement is the opposite. You want liquid assets, passive income, and simplicity. Less to maintain, less to worry about, more freedom. When you convert these assets into income-producing investments, your life changes, expenses drop, cash flow rises. You can focus on experiences, relationships, hobbies, and freedom. That's what retirement should be about. Let me share a story. I know a couple in their early 60s. On paper, they were worth over $2 million. Big house, 3 cars, a vacation condo, and a small business. Yet they were stressed and couldn't retire comfortably. Here's what they did. Sold the big house, $300,000 freed, sold extra cars, $50,000 freed, sold vacation condo, $250,000 freed, sold business, $600,000 freed. They invested $1.2 million at 4%. That's $48,000 per year in income, plus $30,000 in reduced expenses. Their financial situation improved by nearly $80,000 per year. Suddenly they were free, relaxed, and retired comfortably. This is the power of selling strategically and simplifying. The key to selling is timing. Don't wait until retirement to sell. Waiting puts you under pressure. You might need cash fast and accept low offers. Plan 1 or 2 years in advance. Take your time, maximize value, reduce stress. Selling is just step 1. Step 2 is putting that money to work. Don't spend it all. Invest it. Create steady, reliable income streams. Free up capital from your house, cars, vacation home, and business. Diversify investments. Your money should be working for you while you enjoy life, not the other way around. Remember, retirement isn't about owning more. It's about living more. Less stress, more freedom, more flexibility. Ask yourself, does this item add joy and freedom, or does it create stress and expense? If it's the latter, let it go. The happiest retirees are those with freedom, flexibility, and time. Selling strategically gives you exactly that. It frees cash, reduces expenses, and creates the ultimate luxury, freedom. My final thoughts: sell the big house and downsize, sell extra cars, keep one reliable vehicle, sell the vacation home and rent when desired, sell concentrated stock positions and diversify, sell or transition your business. These moves could free hundreds of thousands of dollars, reduce stress, and create steady retirement income. Retirement is about experiences, relationships, and time, not possessions. Keep what matters, sell what doesn't, and live free. The smartest wealth move isn't always accumulation. Sometimes it's letting go. Your retirement self will thank you.